I'm going to throw it over to you, Charlotte. And if you could outline the priorities that you're focused on right now to help these agencies at Granicus.
Right. In our perspective, there's two experiences that we can contribute to, which is the subscriber experiences, like the agency customers who've opted in, I'm asking for information, I want to know more about your products and services, and then the enrollment experience. This year, we're doubling down on this idea of enrollment experience, the journey of a customer towards adoption of a service or a product. And when you think about a journey map or a customer map, which coming from industry, I've done so much of those. The most tangible parts that can be fixed in terms of pain points of alleviating lots of stressors during a stressful life event is communication, right? So we call it signage in the journey. And I think when we break down enrollment, we're thinking about creating the account. What are the barriers to creating an account? People need confidence to understand expectations and what benefits they're going to receive from completing this. And how are you communicating that? We're talking about login. We need a compelling message on why they should give you their information, right? Clearly outline sense of urgency, benefits. And I think that, the error proneness, designing for that. We're talking about starting the application. The lack of urgency or incentive to be proactive is maybe one of the reasons they're not even starting the application, right? So it can appear confusing and complex. So can we do something to mitigate those feelings so that they even begin the journey, right? And then we're talking about navigating the requirements, which I love talking about, which is, if something becomes very complex, you can unstuck them quite a bit by saying, you left off here, or we see that you may need help at this stop and juncture. Can you send them a proactive communication saying, hey, remind me, I'm reminding you that your application is due and you left off here. Right. So these are things that truly make a tangible difference in the customer journey. And having done CX work at, the House of Representatives, it can become esoteric quite often when you do CX, but it can be very tangible because we appreciate that so much in our private lives when we receive a text message from the school saying the bus is going to be late, which is, a huge relief. Right. And then, lastly, we're talking about gathering documents and information. Can you make that clear with document or communication and alleviating confusion? So, getting from awareness to submission, then enrollment, I think is something that can be broken apart and that we're prioritizing, figuring out and presenting to our customers in the coming year.